Welcome back to Two Idiots in the Valley. If you can't tell, we are currently headed to the valley. And if you look right back there, we have a little passenger with us. I feel like this trip is like a redemption trip.
Ooh. What are we redeeming ourselves
like
for?
The side-by-side's fixed and is coming back. My chainsaw's fixed and is coming back. We're gonna be ramping up some stuff that we're gonna be talking about a little bit, but like kind of restarting some projects that got put on hold. Redemption.
To the valley! To the valley!
Alright.
I like it.
I feel like we're getting back on track.
I think so too. The whole feel of this trip for me is different than it has been recently. I'm really excited to go up there. My wife asked me, like, you seem more excited. I'm like, I am more excited. We got a lot of things going on right now.
Yeah, a lot of irons in the fire.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be a good trip. Brandon's back. Apparently he's going to be a staple of season 2, I guess.
At least for the first part of it.
See what happens. He's going to be in a few episodes. We are celebrating on this trip his 40th birthday. So we may be dragging a little bit in the mornings, but we're still going to get stuff done.
It is currently September, and Brandon just turned 40 2 days ago. Or yesterday.
God, he's so old.
Yesterday?
Yesterday, yeah.
Yesterday. He is currently the oldest one of us.
He always has been.
Yeah, it's true.
That's how that works.
Yeah, but with numbers.
Oh, yeah. He's a whole number bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're excited to have him at the land. His land, obviously.
Yep.
Well, a third. Right, he brought a friend.
He's bringing a friend. I don't know if you're going to get to meet the friend or not. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, we need to ask a friend if he's going to be okay being on camera.
Yeah. I bet he makes it on there.
I bet he does too.
I bet he does.
Whether he wants to or not.
He may fit right in line with how we operate.
Yeah. Yeah. The channel name's going to be 4 Idiots in a Valley this week.
He did ruin the first chainsaw chain out of the valley.
He did.
He was one of the inaugural participants of going to the land.
Yeah, before any of us knew how to use a chainsaw, he buried that chainsaw straight into the dirt.
Right in the ground. God, looking back on it, it was so dumb.
And then went, this isn't cutting anymore.
No, the thing was the tree suddenly got so hard.
Yeah.
The wood on this tree is really hard. What?
Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing.
None of us did.
And that's okay.
Because nobody had a problem with him burying that chainsaw in the
We
ground.
all looked at him and like, yeah, that looks right.
Look at the hole he's making in the dirt.
It's a chainsaw. It should be able to dig in the dirt.
Dirt's softer than trees. Don't bury your chainsaw in the dirt.
Also, never, ever, ever learn from us.
Never, ever. Hopefully soon you can get that t-shirt.
Never learn from us.
Never learn from us. Maybe buy from us.
I don't know why you would buy a t-shirt that says never learn from us, though.
Well, it's going to be branded.
Oh. What brand?
TIV.
Yeah.
Some of you more dedicated viewers will kind of put 2 and 2 together and realize that we just dropped season 1, episodes 1, 2, and 3 2 days ago.
Yeah, if you want a timeline of this channel, this is going to be an interesting sneak peek or look behind the scenes here.
Yeah.
It is September
2024.
2024.
That's important.
Yeah. We've done this.
Yeah.
Okay, it's September 2024. 2 days ago, we just decided that we're dropping episodes every Wednesday at 7 a.m.
7 a.m.
Okay?
You don't have to be up at 7 a.m. because TV's different now.
Right.
It used to be you had to be awake and having the TV on at the time your show came
Now
on.
it's like you're pre-DVRing it.
The time doesn't matter at all.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I heard it's killing daytime ESPN TV.
I doesn't surprise me. All the stay-at-home moms don't really watch daytime ESPN.
Yeah, well, the guys would just have it on in the background, like background noise. No, that's not a thing. Okay, so let's talk about that real quick, because TV used to be like background noise, and you just leave it on a channel, and all of the different episodes or shows that came on that channel would just be on, right? Is this the thing you did? Did you have TV on for background noise?
Sometimes my wife will do that. I'm not. I like to focus.
What is the new background noise for TV?
Usually I put you on the phone and you just keep talking.
You think I'm a chatterbox?
What?
You think I'm a chatterbox?
Sometimes you just go and go and go.
But sometimes, you know what? I wish you would give me a little feedback. Just talk back to me some. And then I wouldn't have to carry all the conversations. Like, seriously, like if we're talking, I want to hear what you have to say. I want to know what your thoughts are on the conversation we're having. I don't want to just keep talking the whole time. I don't like the sound of my voice that much. I just want to know, what does my buddy think about this topic that we're talking about at any given moment? See, right now, I would love to hear your thoughts on this whole ESPN subject we're talking about, but you won't jump in there. You never get in and just give me what I want. Give me what you're thinking about. It's exhausting.
You're exhausting.
I mean, seriously, just open up, bud. Tell me what you want. Tell me what you're thinking. But no, you'll just never get in there and talk back to me. So I have to carry it. I have to shoulder the load with all of these conversations. I'm sure you guys see it. I'm doing what's necessary.
You done? Okay.
Clever girl. So what's the new TV background noise?
It's podcasts, it's YouTube, it's digital content, right?
I like the YouTube idea because it's just gonna roll through.
Well, look at your professional life here recently. In the last 6 months, you've met 2 or 3 people that have strictly had YouTube going while they're working, like to the point where it's almost too distracting.
Yeah, I have met a couple people like that. That's true.
I can't do that. If I gotta be focused.
They weren't good employees. they did get distracted, yes.
Can you do that? Can you have something that you're interested in going?
No. I have a weird thing that I've kind of noticed lately that I want to call it like selective hearing. I think there is an actual term for it, but I have to focus on what I'm listening to. And what's interesting is if I focus on something else, even if I'm not listening, if I'm looking at something else and I focus my attention somewhere else, I won't hear the specifics of whatever is the sound is or what's playing.
Of what you're paying attention to?
No, that's the point.
Other thing.
So whatever I'm paying attention to, that's what I am listening to.
That's interesting. There's a phenomenon, I believe it's called the ballroom effect, where you can be standing in a ballroom or a party, a group of people with conversations going around, right? All the way around. And your brain can't multitask. Everybody thinks you can multitask. The brain cannot physically multitask. It can only focus on one thing at a time. But in the ballroom effect, you've got all these conversations. You don't pay attention to any of them because it's all just white noise, background noise.
Right.
But the second you hear either your name or something that you are actively interested in, you immediately focus on that conversation and everything else disappears.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The Office touched on it at one point when it was kind of one of the idiot characters. He was applying for a warehouse job, and they're going through the interview process, and everybody he interviewed with, he explained to them that he can't not hear, but when there's loud noises, he has trouble hearing. And everybody he interviewed with or talked to, he had to explain this scenario to them. It's not that he couldn't hear, it's that when there's loud noises around, he doesn't have the ability to hear things. And apparently it's a real thing, and it's very similar to what I feel like that's how I could explain it if I was a moron. But I'm an idiot, so
Right.
I explain it the way I explain it.
Right.
Yeah.
Branding.
Stay on branding.
Yeah, no, you definitely have selective hearing.
Yeah.
And it's not new. You
And I
have
don't-
always been that way.
And I don't think it's a rude thing. I think.
No, it's extremely rude.
No,
If
no.
you're the person trying to get your attention, yeah, it comes off as like wildly rude.
I know it seems rude. I don't think it's rude. I think it's a disability.
It's a disability. No, now you're a victim.
I
You're
think
an
I
idiot and a victim.
Yeah, I think I should get better parking.
What?
I'm disabled. Differently abled. Sorry. Ooh, can I get in those Olympics?
God, you might be. You might qualify as disabled.
I bet I do in some way, some form or fashion.
Guy's wearing body armor.
You think all the fat would cover it?
Okay, back to the timeline. We didn't actually finish that conversation.
The timeline.
It's September 2024 right now.
Right now.
We just released 3 episodes
3 episodes.
of episode 1, 2, and 3. Just FYI, if you're new to this channel, episode 1 is terrible.
Very bad. Very bad.
If you want to see the evolution of...
If you stuck in with us this far, you're a champ.
Yeah, you really are a champ. But if you watched episode 1 and then you're still watching us,
Oof.
you're like super champ.
Super champ. There was many debates about should episode 1 just be canceled,
Yeah,
but we had already named it, so what are you gonna do?
and I made a thumbnail for it.
The thumbnail was there.
This episode should be dropping in December. Either right after Christmas or right before Christmas.
2025.
No, 2024.
There's no way this episode comes out in 2024.
Yeah.
I'll bet money.
No, this episode should come out.
You said everything you have is scheduled through like November 23rd or whatever?
Season 2, episode 1 should premiere 2 weeks before Christmas.
I feel like you've skipped a lot of footage.
No.
Yeah, I think you did.
No, there's 14 episodes.
Tell us if the bathhouse went from like nothing to finished in like one episode.
It did.
You missed so much footage.
Episode 1 had the majority of building the bathhouse.
All right.
Or the framing.
That's probably true.
Which was a terrible episode.
That was back with Topless Kirk.
Yeah.
Sorry again.
Yeah. You want to see him? Here you go.
Oh, you son of a...
Kirk recently told me that he was ashamed of Topless Kirk.
Not ashamed.
Not
I
ashamed?
don't hold shame in it.
Well, embarrassed? You were embarrassed by Topless Kirk?
I think disappointed.
Everybody was.
No,
We all wanted more out of Topless Kirk.
No, I think where Topless Kirk thought he was headed, he should be there now.
Oh, yeah. Because you were on track. You were getting fit.
I was doing great.
Losing weight.
I canceled the gym membership. That was real blow to the process.
Is it because your new place has a
I just
gym?
didn't want to go to the gym.
Hey, at least you're honest. Honest and fat.
No, I really thought my new place has a gym, so I thought like, oh, I'll just use that. It's like the thing I really like going to the gym for, and I like doing and helps me lose weight is playing basketball, and I don't have that where I live.
Mm.
And so it's like that was the thing that kept me like, oh, I'm gonna get to the gym, I'm gonna play some ball and run around for a couple hours and sweat, and that's gone. I need to find it.
So you are the heaviest you've ever been?
No, definitely not.
And the lightest you will ever be?
No. Neither of those things are true.
I think I'm the heaviest I've ever been.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I haven't stepped on a scale in a while, but I've been hovering around 230
Scared.
recently. It's bad.
There is a good chance that I am back above you again, but who knows?
I don't know.
The thing is, I haven't been doing anything to put on muscle, so it's like,
All
How
I've
much
been
can
doing
fat
is
weigh?
working out my brain.
I thought, have you not been going to the gym? You got a lot of gym appointments on the calendar.
I know. John did that. I got sick like 2 times in a row, and it's really hindered my motivation to go to the gym.
Is that the problem?
But yeah, the second time it was just sick of going to the gym.
Yeah.
We don't hit a lot of traffic when we're heading to the valley,
No.
and so when we do, like this, it's a real punch in the gut.
We usually leave later.
That's true. We usually don't hit rush hour.
Yeah. should leave some good times in the valley tonight. Then usually, a lot of times we get there and it's like have a little bit of a fire. Okay, it's time for bed. It should be a good one. I need a Red Bull.
I asked you if you wanted a Red Bull.
You did. I was wrong.
Happens a lot.
Yeah. Well, they know.
Did my Monster make it into the cooler? The 4-pack I bought.
Yes.
Sweet.
Nope.
Damn.
One did.
You're teasing me.
I put one in there, so you got a cold one in the morning.
Thank you. I feel like we're gonna have to have some active cooler maintenance this trip.
Well, we're gonna take a bunch of stuff out of the cooler tonight.
Are we?
Oh yeah.
Like what?
I mean, alcoholic beverages.
Oh, adult party time.
Adult party time stuff. And then we'll replace that with actually all the hydration beverages already in there, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, so
maybe one is not.
so no, there won't be a lot of maintenance. It'll be okay.
Oh,
We'll be fine.
good. None of this is making it into this episode. This is quite boring.
Are you gonna finish the timeline discussion?
Jesus. It's September 2024.
What does Jesus have to do with this timeline?
We just dropped 3 episodes.
How many times are you gonna say the same thing?
Because I'm only going to cut it once. Now I have to start over.
Go ahead.
You sure?
I bet you tell them about 3 episodes that are dropping in September of 2024. You guys aware yet that we have 3 episodes dropping in 2024 of September?
They don't care.
If they don't care, who cares?
I care.
I care.
I want to establish a timeline for these people. Currently, it is September 2024. We just dropped the first 3 episodes, and we're super pumped. We just launched our channel, right? Right? Get excited.
Easy.
Are you excited?
We're in
We
traffic.
just launched our channel. We
did.
should be more excited about this.
I think that has a big...
I want to see some excitement out of you.
I think...
Come on!
You done?
Yeah.
I think it has a lot to do with why we're so excited about this trip.
I think you're right.
I think that plays a factor. There's a lot of redemption factors going on, but there's also the new and exciting channel launch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that to say is I wanted to establish a timeline for you. This is being filmed in September of 2024. It is going to drop in December of 2024, giving it a October, November, December, 3-month lead time. So, that is all.
Much bigger. I'll be shocked if you don't know who won the Super Bowl when this drops.
That's not funny.
That was almost a swear. That's not funny.
That's not funny. This is going to drop in December. It's going to be right around Christmas. The timeline's already established. I've already scheduled episodes all the way through November. I just need to finish editing season 1, which is completely shot, by the way.
I'll be shocked if the Cowboys are still playoff contenders when this drops.
When do the playoffs end?
Well, no, I mean they could have a really bad season and they could be, mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
In December?
Man, it'd be a really bad season if that was the case.
Well,
really bad.
They won last night.
They did finally win one. But they did not look much better than a really bad team, so I'm not looking forward to it.
God, they really didn't. I was shocked to hear Dak is the highest paid player in the NFL right now.
How about in the history of the NFL ever?
What? No.
Yeah. Inflation.
Wow. God, that means that record's just going to keep getting broken.
Always does. Thanks a lot, Biden.
Did you see Brett Favre has Parkinson's?
Yeah.
They're attributing it to the CTE.
It's probably true. Hence, my son will never step foot on a football field.
Mine neither. You convinced me of that.
It doesn't take a lot of brains. Really, the only people I think that let their kids play football were football players.
Brandon played football.
Yeah,
that explains a lot.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait till you have to decide if that's on the cutting room floor or not.
I made check with Brandon on that one. Hey, are we allowed to make fun of you?
No, but I like really make fun of you.
Who are you sharing this with, Brendan? I don't know if he's going to be a staple for season 2. Maybe these first couple episodes, just because he's been in town.
Yeah.
But his job requires him to be out of town a lot.
He is about to travel a bunch.
And we're about to go to the land a bunch.
A bunch.